Pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna use butter. We need flour, and we're gonna gratinate in the oven. So we have many different techniques using here. The flour and the butter will create a sort of roux. It's called roux. Okay? It's a thickening agent that we use a lot for the sauces and everything, which is butter and flour. Okay? This time we're gonna sear or colorate a little bit the onions with butter. You have to be careful, it cannot be too hot, otherwise the butter will burn. And then we're gonna add some flour to create a roux with the onions. And then I'm gonna add bouillon. You don't see, but it's here, the bouillon. I can show you. Let's put it here. It's vegetable stock. I already prepared. This soup you can normally in the base it was made with beef stock, but we're gonna leave it vegetarian. So I prepare already vegetable stock, simple, the most basic vegetable stock. Okay, good. This is the Swiss version. Okay, this is the real Swiss version. It's gratinated with cheese in the oven.
What's the variant?
There are so many variants. This soup, they say it was invented by Louis XIV. So it dates the time of the Revolution, French Revolution. So very, very old. The basic, the original, the traditional is with the chopped onions. Then you have the butter and the flour also. And in the bread, it was broken.
Like crumbs.
Like crumbs. It wasn't use the bread that was spoiled. They say this recipe was invented by one of the kings of France, Louis XIV or Louis XV. He was hunting in the woods, and in the night he was hungry, and they didn't have anything. They only have onions, and they said he came up with this recipe at the base, and no cheese. In the French version, normally there's no cheese. In the traditional Swiss cuisine, when I was studying, we used to serve this soup not as a starter, but in big banquets with many, many different courses, like 6, 7, 8, 9 courses. So they used to serve first course, second course, third course, fourth course, and then the onion soup to help you digest and prepare for the continuing eating. Okay? Alright? So let's start. I'm gonna add butter on the pan. The pan is hot. Let's see if it's not too hot. Ooh-la, it's a little bit too hot. So I remove it from the fire. Otherwise, it's gonna burn my butter. Too much blah blah. And then that's what it happens. So that's what we don't want. Okay? Burn it, butter. Right? It burned. You can see it's all black. Okay, so what do? We cannot use it. I know. Of course not. We're gonna die. We're all gonna die. It's fine. Look at the smoke. All right. I put maximum ventilation. All right. So we start again. My pot is less hot now. I'm going to start. Now it's melting slowly. I'm going to lower the fire. Let me put this here so it doesn't get too hot. And I'm going to add the onions, okay? I'm going to add the onions. my fire here it's in 4, so very low fire, 4 of 9. Okay, so 40% fire. I'm gonna add a little bit more butter. And we're gonna sweat the onions until they become a little bit, not brown, but they change a little color. Sweating the onions, nice. Now it doesn't smell bad, now it smells good. But you see, everybody makes mistakes. Yeah? Even me, I've been cooking for 25 years and I burn the butter. Yeah? So, everybody makes mistakes. What is important is not continue. Don't be afraid. You start again, it's fine. Okay? Don't use this butter. Okay? But sometimes when we're beginning on doing something, we are so afraid of making mistakes that, okay, nobody saw it, I'm going to use it. And then the recipe is spoiled, okay? Now we are good. You see the onions are becoming a little bit brighter. Nice and easy. We are sweating the onions. Now it smells good. Huh? Now, yes, onions and butter, perfect combination. I'm gonna even add a little bit more because I want some fat to make the roux. So I need a little bit fat on the bottom of my pan. Good. Okay, maybe you can see, I don't know if you can see from the, but the onions are becoming softer. Okay? So they're starting to cook already. Now I'm going to add the flour. Flour, 1 tablespoon. Okay, and I'm going to spread it. And I'm going to mix it. And then, what do I need to do? Add the bouillon. Here, the browner you get the butter and the flour, not burn, brown, you're gonna make a brown roux. The browner your sauce is gonna be, your soup is gonna be. The lighter, it's gonna get lighter. We're gonna make it a little bit brown, nice coloration. The onions, I don't know if you can see on the TV, but they're getting a little bit golden brown, really nice color. And I'm going to add the bouillon. The bouillon is here. It's really here. Right? And the ladles, the soup ladles, the sauce ladles, they have the quantity here, normally. So this is 25 centiliters. I'm going to add 1 liter, so 4 ladles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what says the recipe? Okay, and 1.2. Here I put 1 liter. And what is the next step? Okay, so we're gonna simmer. This is interesting. what is simmering? It's a cooking technique. You have boiling, that is big bubbles, and simmering is little bubbles. But it has to have bubbles, okay? So, at what time the water boils? At what time? At what temperature the water boils? 100 degrees, okay? Depends on the altitude, but basically 100 degrees. So, what I want here is to be 97, 96, just below the boiling point. So you're gonna have small bubbles, but it's not going to be really boiling. Here I'm gonna put it to 5, and we're gonna see, okay? At this time, in the recipe says that I need an oven at 230 degrees, right? So we're gonna preheat the oven. The oven is here. You set the temperature to 230 degrees and start. Now, preheating. So my oven is going to preheat. What else do I need to do? I need to colorate some bread on a frying pan. I'm going to take a frying pan and we're going to do that now. This recipe, I took it from a site that is called Swiss Milk.
Is the broth all seasoned?
Already seasoned. It's cubes. You can use cubes at home. So the broth is already seasoned, and now you see here, starting making bubbles. Okay, I don't want to boil it. Why we don't boil it? Because we have the flour and the wood, and then it's gonna get too thick. So that's why we need to simmer. Now I can lower at 3 very low fire, and this is starting to boil. It's simmering even a little bit too high. Let's change it sides. Okay. Now we have here. It's simmering. I'm gonna put this one in 3. 4, okay, very little bubbles. Now, I'm gonna colorate some bread with the butter. You see I have some tongues here. I'm sure something here. The tongues I will use a bit. I'm a professional. Okay, so I have my pan. And I'm gonna add some butter. That's it. I hope it's not too hot. No, it's fine. It's melting. The butter is melting. Rubber spatula, when you're using Teflon, use rubber spatula. Now the butter is a little bit brown, and I'm going to use it to colorate my bread. I'm always here, in this one, I'm at 40%. This one, I'm at 30%. Really simmering gently, slowly. Let's see the bread. Nice. Nice coloration. Oh, doesn't want to come. Yes, really nice. Huh? Here we have really nice coloration. If you see that the frying pan gets too dry, we add a little more butter, okay? Believe me, this soup is not a diet soup, huh? It's not suitable for regime, for diets. Huh? Butter and cheese, good. Okay, let's see the bread again, one more time. Okay, lovely. And I'm going to put it on the plate. Okay, on the bottom. And then we start again. We're going to make 4 more for the top. Around 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. Depends how thick you cut the onions. And the quality of the onions. If the onions are really fresh, it's going to take longer. If the onions are a little bit older, so they're softer, it's going to go faster. Huh? You should use old onions? Yeah, they used to use old onions. Now we, thanks to Monsieur Carême, we start using fresh vegetables. Alright, this one I'm going to use it for gratinate it after. So I'm going to serve the soup. We're going to put the other toast, these ones, okay, they're already here, with cheese, and we're going to gratinate it in the oven, okay? Believe me, the plates are going to be really, really hot. So while we wait, they cool down a little bit, so we replace. We want to hear about the classical, basic soup. Too hot. Now, let's taste. We got some good flavor here. C'est bueno. C'est bon, c'est bon. And now how to see the onions. They are really soft. If you want to be sure if it's cooked, you take one piece and you taste. Huh? The oven is almost hot. We're gonna proceed with the gratinade. Almost ready. Come on, oven. Heat up. Buenos días, patrón. my ex-boss. Patron. Okay. You reach the temperature, so let's start doing this. So here, let me do soup here. Let's put it here so everybody can see. We have my 4 bowls with the toast here, and like this here. Let's switch off. Then I'm gonna take the other toast and put it on top. Alright. Even this one is floating. Trying to bring it down. And grated cheese.
What is that?
Grated cheese parmesan. That can be parmesan gruyere. This is gruyere. Gruyere. It's not a very hard cheese. Parmesan, it's hard cheese, it's harder to make it gratinate. It's better to use a hard cheese like Gruyere or Emmental. Those are the better for gratinate. And how long I'm going to put it in the oven? It's written in the recipe? No? Until it's gratinated. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on it. Right? So I open the oven. The oven is really hot, 230. I take my soup bowls and I'm gonna put it inside. Magnifico. I hope the bowls they are gonna hold the temperature. Alright? Any questions? I hope, yeah, I never test. This is new bowl, so I don't know. Normally you serve it in the ceramic, this is ceramic also, but the big bowls with the lion head, yeah, thicker ones. I hope this one they hold the temperature, otherwise Miss Anna is gonna kill me. Huh? I didn't check that. No, it's made in UEA, so. Yeah, Arabic. My sweets. Make sure it's done. Okay. Right porcelain. Hey, should go. Alright. So the cheese is starting to. If you want, you can see. You can come and see. The you can use a broiler also, okay, but I took this recipe because I have a broiler in Copala's kitchen, okay, and everybody in Copala's kitchen, so I wanted to show you also how to use the oven, so that's why we're doing it in the oven. Also you can use a broiler, salamander broiler. You have one if it's like that, so if you want to do stuff like this, you can gratinate the cheese under the broiler, is even better. Okay? But since we don't have broilers at home, let's try this one. Okay, it's looking nice. 2 more minutes and I think we're done. Amazing, it's working. Yay! See, I'm well prepared today. I even brought spoons and everything. It's not like last week that we had to run like chickens to get spoons, and so I prepare everything today, okay? I'm getting better. Alright. Okay, lovely. Perfect. So now we can see. You're gonna see. And then you screw. Really hard. And look at this. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. If you want to get closer to see, right? Beautiful, huh? Not yet. We're gonna let it cool down. Okay? Very good. So, beautiful. So here you see what happened. I put the liquid too fast and it gets burned. So before you gratinate something, clean it before you put it inside the oven. This one is good, but this one is a little dirty. Right? Yes. Huh? Yes. 250 and 230 degrees, so it's fast. Yeah. Okay? Okay? Okay.